Today, we are bringing you some incredible news that will directly impact millions of seniors across the nation. For months, many households have been waiting anxiously to hear if additional financial relief would be on the way. The uncertainty around rising costs of groceries, utilities, and everyday expenses has been weighing heavily on those who rely on Social Security. But at last, there is a clear and encouraging update. New stimulus payments tied to Social Security are set to arrive tomorrow, and this marks one of the most significant financial boosts seniors have seen in recent years. This announcement is not only a headline but a lifeline. It's a moment of reassurance for retirees and beneficiaries who have been struggling with inflationary pressures. The confirmation that payments are on the way brings both relief and stability. What makes this news even more important is the scale and speed with which the payments will be distributed. Seniors will not have to wait weeks or months. Tomorrow is the day when funds begin arriving directly in accounts, offering immediate help when it's needed the most. The payments are part of a larger effort to cushion those who have built their lives around fixed incomes. With Social Security already stretched thin against the rising cost of living, these new stimulus deposits are designed to fill the gap, even if temporarily. Many experts have pointed out that seniors are among the most vulnerable groups when prices surge because they cannot simply pick up extra work or adjust their fixed benefits. This targeted relief acknowledges that reality and seeks to provide meaningful support. Now, let's talk about why this update matters so much. Over the past 2 years, inflation has been eroding purchasing power in almost every household, but it has been especially harsh for seniors. Prices at the grocery store, gas pump, and pharmacy have climbed faster than Social Security checks could keep up. Even with cost of living adjustments factored into monthly benefits, the reality is that many retirees have found themselves choosing between essential items like food and medication. Tomorrow's payments are more than just numbers. They represent dignity, security, and peace of mind. For seniors who are wondering what to expect, the process will be relatively straightforward. If you already receive your benefits via direct deposit, the funds should show up automatically in your account. Those who receive paper checks may see a slight delay, but the commitment from the administration is clear. The money is on the way without unnecessary red tape. The system has been designed to make sure beneficiaries don't have to reapply or fill out complicated forms. In fact, one of the most reassuring aspects of this update is the simplicity. It will happen automatically for most recipients. This development is also a reminder of how critical Social Security remains in the broader conversation about financial stability in America. It isn't just a program. It's a safety net built on decades of contributions from hardworking citizens. Every paycheck, every deduction, and every contribution into the system was a promise for the future, and today that promise is being reinforced with action. The government's recognition that seniors need extra support right now is a testament to the weight Social Security carries in our national framework. But beyond the mechanics of payments, this news sparks a larger conversation. What does it mean for the long-term health of Social Security? Some analysts are celebrating this as a necessary short-term intervention, while others caution that it highlights deeper issues within the system. Questions about sustainability, funding, and future adjustments remain front and center. Yet, in the immediate term, what matters most is that help is here. Seniors will see those deposits hit, and households will feel the difference almost overnight. Imagine a retiree who has been juggling medical co-pays and rising rent. For them, this stimulus is not just extra spending money, it's the difference between anxiety and relief, between worry and stability. Across the country, countless stories like this are unfolding, and tomorrow's payments will provide a direct answer to the questions so many seniors have been asking. Will anyone step in to help? The answer, finally, is yes. The broader impact of these payments should not be underestimated. Economists suggest that when seniors receive additional funds, the benefits ripple out into local communities. They spend on essentials at neighborhood grocery stores, pharmacies, and small businesses. This creates a multiplier effect where not only individuals, but also entire communities feel the boost. In times when local economies are fragile, This injection of funds can stimulate growth and activity in places that need it most. At the same time, it's important for seniors and their families to recognize how to make the most of these payments. While it can be tempting to see them as a bonus or one-time windfall, financial experts recommend thinking strategically. Using the funds to cover pressing necessities like medication, rent, or utility bills should take priority. For some, setting aside even a small portion for emergencies could make all the difference down the road. By viewing this payment as a tool for stability rather than just extra spending money, seniors can stretch its value further. Equally significant is the reassurance this announcement gives to caregivers and family members. For many households, the financial burden doesn't rest solely on the shoulders of seniors themselves. Children and grandchildren often step in to help with groceries, medical expenses, or housing. Tomorrow's payments will help ease that shared burden, providing a sense of relief for families who have been balancing multiple responsibilities in challenging economic times. This development also carries an emotional weight that cannot be overlooked. Seniors who have spent decades working and contributing to society deserve to feel recognized and supported. Too often, the voices of retirees get drowned out in political debates or economic forecasts. But today's announcement places them back at the center of the conversation, acknowledging their contributions and reaffirming that their well-being matters. Of course, with any large-scale payment rollout, there are questions. Seniors are right to ask about timing, eligibility, and potential hiccups. The official word is that anyone currently receiving Social Security benefits will qualify automatically. That includes retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors who are already part of the system. There's no need for additional applications or verification, which is a welcome relief for those who may worry about paperwork or delays. As for timing, the direct deposits are scheduled to begin hitting accounts tomorrow, and the expectation is that most beneficiaries will see the funds within a matter of days. Paper checks may take a little longer, but the commitment to speed and efficiency has been emphasized repeatedly. Seniors are encouraged to monitor their bank accounts and keep an eye out for official notices, but the overwhelming message is clear: the money is coming, and soon. Looking ahead, there will be debates about whether this is a one-time measure or the beginning of more sustained support. Some lawmakers have already hinted at discussions about additional relief if economic pressures continue into the coming year. Others argue that this payment is intended as a bridge, buying time while more long-term solutions are debated and considered. For seniors, the key takeaway is that tomorrow represents a moment of certainty in uncertain times, a promise delivered and a need addressed. It is also worth reflecting on how this moment will shape the national conversation about retirement and aging. As the population continues to grow older, programs like Social Security will come under increasing strain. Tomorrow's payments highlight the system's capacity to respond in moments of crisis, but they also serve as a reminder of the ongoing challenges ahead. Ensuring sustainability while also meeting immediate needs will be the balancing act of the future. Yet for today, the focus is squarely on the good news. Families can breathe easier, seniors can face their bills with less stress, and communities can look forward to the positive ripple effects of increased spending power. It's a rare moment when an announcement brings relief instead of uncertainty, hope instead of worry. This is the kind of update that changes the mood in households across the country, transforming conversations from "how will we manage" to finally, "some help has arrived." For anyone listening who may be advising seniors, whether as family, friends, or professionals, the message is clear. Encourage them to check their accounts, plan their budgets, and make thoughtful decisions about how to use these funds. Knowledge and preparation will help ensure that this stimulus does the most good possible. And beyond the financial details, share in the sense of optimism that this news brings. In a time when headlines often deliver challenges, setbacks, or bad news, today's update is refreshingly different. It's a story of follow-through, of promises being kept, and of a system recognizing the people it was designed to serve. Seniors who may have felt forgotten or overlooked can now feel seen, valued, and prioritized. And that, perhaps more than the dollars themselves, is the real gift of tomorrow's payments. So as we count down the hours to this much-anticipated rollout, Let's take a moment to appreciate what it represents. It's not just a deposit in a bank account. It's a deposit of trust, of reassurance, and of hope. For millions of seniors, it is proof that their voices matter, their needs matter, and their well-being matters. Tomorrow, when the funds arrive, the impact will be felt not just in bank balances, but in hearts and minds across the country. That is the story worth sharing, and it is one of the rare times we can say without hesitation, this truly is good news.